Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It's the last week of class for fall semester, so I thought I would vlog. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Caroline. I'm a second-year law student at Harvard Law School, and I share my law school journey sometime. I thought I'd take you through kind of wrapping things up and just a lot of studying this week. So it's currently 8 in the morning. I have class at 8:30. It's my analytical methods class. So let's go to that. So fit check before we go real quick. This top from Aritzia and leather pants also from Aritzia. The top is a little wrinkled, but I don't have time to iron it, so here's what it is. I have a lunch talk that I'm going to go to today at lunch. The lunch talk today is by the district attorney for Suffolk County, and she was just nominated by President Biden to be the U.S. Attorney for Massachusetts, and her whole platform is she's a progressive prosecutor. Okay, so I'm back from my lunch talk. I'm just in the study room that I booked for this afternoon before my next class. I have property later this afternoon. Finished the lunch they gave us. It was just a burrito. Wasn't good. A burrito's not my ideal choice of food. The only burrito I do like is the California burrito where they put fries in it and guac. I really enjoyed this talk. It was really interesting to hear her. So DA Rollins, she's nominated for U.S. Attorney for Massachusetts. She's currently the DA for Suffolk County, which covers Boston and some surrounding cities. There's apparently a lot of discussion around her nomination because the Republicans aren't very happy with it. I'm not sure, but she does have the support of the local police department, which is really huge. And it was really interesting to hear her perspective because she did kind of talk about the defend the police movement and a lot of the things going on, the Derek Chauvin trial. And she says that, as district attorney, she works very closely with the police department. DAs are almost synonymous with law enforcement. It's very much one kind of large group. And so she says that it's important to her that the image of law enforcement communities is a positive one. And so while she's not necessarily in support of the term defund the police, she thinks that the budget is set up so that police are a little bit overworked and that they're covering multiple different positions, and that some of that resources can be directed to mental health initiatives, to housing, because those things do way more to stop crime, providing housing for people, than the police do. But DAs have a ton of discretion over what crimes they prosecute. So DAs are elected, and her whole platform was she listed 15 crimes that she wouldn't arrest people for, she wouldn't want to prosecute, but she thinks it's a waste of resources. She was like, I don't want to spend time and energy prosecuting someone's first trespass or someone's broken taillight when she can be spending all that money and resources on solving unsolved murders, on dealing with violent crime, sexual assault, things like that. And I really appreciate that. I think that DAs and prosecutors have a ton of discretion, and if they can use it to keep people out of the justice system, I think that that's a really great use of those resources. Something else she talked about that I thought was really interesting is when police officers do use force, especially if it's lethal force, they're supposed to be reviewed by the DA's office to see if it was reasonable, if they should press any charges. And there is, and she says a lot of legitimate concerns from the community about how impartial a DA's office can be, because a DA's office works super closely with police enforcement. They're friends, they go to each other's birthday parties, each other's kids' christenings. And she says she completely understands why people think that she might not be able to be impartial if she just, goes into her office and makes a decision about people she works with all the time. So she's created an external task force with members from the police union, from the community, a criminal defense lawyer, people from the prosecution, people from all sides to come together and make decisions about whether kind of use of force is reasonable. So then you can have that extra level of impartiality, which I really appreciate, because I think it's extremely important to have a community that has faith in the state, the police, the state. And so it's really interesting that she created this external task force to help alleviate these concerns of impartiality. So I thought that was really cool. Gonna finish an assignment that I have due tonight, and I'm hoping to get it done right now and then do some readings for later. just submitted my assignment that's due for tonight. I'm gonna try and get some readings done before my next class, which is property. I'm gonna be on campus a long time today. I have property, which is until 5:30, and then I have a galley for the International Law Journal. So what a galley is basically before a law journal publishes articles, and don't even get me started on like what a scam research journals are in the law. I don't know if you guys know this, but like in terms of legal research, it's all published through like student journals. And so students are putting in the time to edit these professors' works, to site check and whatnot. For what? For free lunch? Anyways, not the point. And so before the articles get finally published, everyone gets together, everyone who's edited, who's site checked, whatever, and you read through like every single word of the articles together. It'll be my first one. It'll be interesting. They provide dinner. We'll see what the vibe is. But yeah, so I have that tonight until like 8:30ish, and then I'm gonna go to the library after. So we're on campus for a while, so we're gonna be productive. So I finished property, and now I'm in the pub because at the galley tonight there's elections for editor-in-chief for next year for the journal, and there's 2 teams campaigning, and they're giving out like food. So I grabbed coffee and a donut from one of them, and I'm gonna get more coffee from the other one. I feel like that's fine. That's the whole point of campaigning, right? But yeah, so I came to the pub to eat my donut. So I've switched spots because I went to grab dinner from the journal, because you're not supposed to technically eat in classrooms yet because of COVID. We have like designated eating spots, and the pub is one of them. So they like brought dinner early so people can eat it like wherever you go to eat stuff, and then return back for galleys at 7. So I'm gonna eat real quick and then go to galleys. You know, this lighting isn't great, but I look weirdly good. Oh my gosh. Alright, it is very safely wrapped because it's fragile like me. During final season. Oh, the International Law Journal galley was super cool. We just paired off and like read out loud the article to see if there was any issues, you know. And there's 2 versions. There's like one for print and one pre-print. So we just wanted to make sure that the 2 matched and stuff. And it was really cool. I think I might like try and apply to be an executive editor or something, like a little bit more high up for next year. I wish that as a transfer there is a little bit more, like there were more opportunities to involve this semester, but that's what it is. It was so funny because we were doing elections today for the editor-in-chief position for next year, and they like started off voting by being like, if there's one thing that can unite all of us, it's our hate for the Michigan Journal of International Law. Apparently, the Harvard Journal of International Law and the Michigan Journal of International Law like are always like trying to compete for articles, and so in the past few years Michigan has like stolen 2 from Harvard. I didn't know that that was a rivalry, so kind of cool. A little bit awkward for me sitting there, but pretty cool. Okay, so I'm very excited. Look at all this packaging. What I got is a wine glass, but it's in the shape of a rose, you guys. Can you imagine drinking rosé in a wine glass that's the shape of a rose? It's a little bit like not the most practical, because there like I feel like you have to be very careful how you drink it, because there isn't like, I feel like it'll spill very easily. But this is so cute. I have no wine, but that's a problem that's easily fixed. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm a little bit concerned for my 8 a.m. classes next semester. Waking up early in the morning for me is just so hard. So like barely made it to class today, but came back, got ready, so I'm a little bit more presentable, and I can do like a fit check now. Okay, so fit check for today is a little bit more cozy. We have jeans, Levi's, this vest is Abercrombie, and then this turtleneck is Club Monaco. Today's an all outlining day. I've done all my readings for this entire semester, so I'm only outlining now. So I'm just gonna outline from now until lunch, head to campus real quick, grab lunch, and then outline some more after in a study room I booked. That's it today. I have like a first generation law students dinner thing tonight, so I'm gonna go mooch some free food off of that, and then more outlining. Surprise! I'm going to the library after dinner because the library is now my home. Okay, so I'm in the dining hall and I'm obsessed with their tiramisu. I don't know if it's like authentic or whatever, but I think it's really good.
Wait, are you vlogging this?
Yeah.
It's so gross. I'm just having it like
What? It's not nice today, but it's nice lighting. So this is the smartest guy from you.
What's up?
It's like a joke video. We're eating at the dining hall today because I have money left on my card. Yeah. It's giving very much like high school cafeteria vibes. Guys, he's giving out business law review mugs. Why are they so stubby?
Because they're traveler mugs. It's not the traditional swell. This is better.
Okay, and they're swell. So if you join the business law review, you get a water bottle.
It retains.
So I'm done class for the day. I just got back to my room after property. This was the last property class because one L's finish early. They finished class today and probably would have finished today anyways, but I just finished my last class of property. He gave this really nice like little speech about grades and the exam and just what a great opportunity is to be here. I loved this class. Don't know how I feel about the content, but I loved this professor. So a little bit sad that this is done. I'm now officially done 3 out of my 4 classes this semester. I have 1 more class tomorrow and then that's it. But this also means that finals are very close. So we're gonna go study. It's currently almost 6. We're gonna go to the Smith Campus Center to study, which is like this kind of student building in Harvard Square actually. A lot of like administrative services are there, health services is there, but they also have this really cute student study spot. And a club that I'm in is also doing like a dinner there tonight, so that's dinner taken care of. Yeah, we're gonna go study. I'm hoping to grind out most of my property outline tonight. Change to something more comfy, and this is my late night study setup.
square pizza, where do you get it? Are you kidding? Any self-respecting Harvard alumnus would know the answer to that. Late night studying, you want square pizza, where do you go? And that's pathetic. It's Pinocchio's.
Yay. I don't know who any of these people are, but